Welcome to Isabella Anywhere number 59. We have a power section for you and we have a survivor section for you. For the power today, it'll be an every minute on the minute for 3 rounds. Minute 1, we'll perform 5 burpee broad jumps. Let's have our athletes demonstrate what a burpee broad jump is. They'll complete their burpee upon their feet coming back to their hands. They'll do a broad jump as far as possible, landing in a nice squat position. This should take a good 30 to 45 seconds. Do not rush this. You want to maximize your explosive power. Give yourself some rest in between those repetitions. After your 5 burpee broad jumps, you'll complete a 45 seconds worth of atomic sit-ups or regular standard ab mat sit-ups. Kevin will demonstrate the atomic sit-up. Jamie will demonstrate the ab mat sit-up. You'll do this for 45 seconds. You'll rest for 15 seconds, and then you'll begin your 5 burpee broad jumps again. We're going to do this for 3 rounds, which is going to take us 6 minutes to complete. Our athletes will demonstrate 1 round of this in 10 seconds. They will start with 5 burpee broad jumps. For that burpee broad jump, you can step back on that burpee, or you can thrust your hips back or feet back on that burpee. Gather yourself, start in a semi squat, and then land in a full squat on that broad jump. After that burpee, compose yourself before you take off. And on that landing, it's very important that you land in a squat, as our athletes are demonstrating. We want to avoid landing stiff leg to avoid any injury or annoyance to our knees. We'll rest with the remaining time. At the 1 minute mark, our athletes will do 45 seconds of atomic sit-ups. Rest for the 15 seconds, and they'll do this again and again. They won't, but you will at home. 3 rounds all together. The power portion will take 6 minutes to complete. Moving on to the workout today, it is done in a survivor fashion. The format of the survivor today is every round you're going to get 15 seconds less time to complete the work that's designated in that time frame. For example, your first round, you'll have 2 minutes to complete 8 tuck jumps and 10 thrusters. Whatever remaining time you have from that 2 minute, you'll rest. Once that 2 minutes is completed, you'll have 1 minute and 45 seconds to complete 8 tuck jumps and 10 thrusters. Whenever you're done, you'll rest with the remaining time. Round 3, you'll have 90 seconds. Round 4, you'll have 1 minute and 15 seconds. Every round, you'll have 15 seconds less time on the clock, and you'll still be expected to complete your 8 and 10. At some point, you will fail because there's just not enough time for you to complete that amount of work in that amount of time. You can, of course, scale by not reducing your time and always doing it at a certain time frame and making it a longer workout based on your needs. The 2 exercises, as said, are 8 tuck jumps. Our athletes will demonstrate what a tuck jump looks like. We have our standard stationary jumping position, bringing our knees to our chest and then landing back in that squat under control. As you have less time to complete the workout, you may have to speed up your tuck jumps. While you have the time on the clock to play with, it would benefit you from taking more time in between each jump. After you complete your 8 tuck jumps, you'll move on to 10 thrusters. You can use any piece of equipment that you have or body weight air squat. We will squat with our knees out, heels on the ground, nice flat back, our hips below parallel. Once we get to the top of that squat, we will press overhead until our body is in one straight line, our arms are locked out overhead. Coming down, our barbell will meet us, or our piece of equipment will meet us at our chest, and then we will squat in one continuous motion. We'll have 10 thrusters. Our athletes will go through this workout with you until they can no longer survive. 10 seconds. Round 1, our athletes will have 2 minutes. Round 2, they'll decrease and they'll have 1 minute and 45 seconds, and so on and so forth.